the pheasants are flying, and so is the talk. We're going back to the Rooster Ranch next on the Journal. From the north, south, east, and west, from the woodland and plains and waterways, come challenges and thrills and excitement for every member of the wilderness family. These are our stories, our adventures from the wild places, both near and far. All of our hits and misses, the memories, our time spent living the wild life. Join us. Come past the streetlights. Step into the real world. The world of the Wilderness Journal. The Journal is underwritten by
your Cadillac area Kubota dealer, the Ina Store, with a full line of Kubota tractors, including the L2501 Compact and the Kubota RTV X850 Utility Series. The Ina Store in beautiful downtown Ina, Michigan. And by Mads Outdoor Products, a full-line Avalon dealer. Mads also features Featherlight trailers, livestock stalls and chutes, as well as boat, dock, and lift packages. Mads Outdoor Products, in the center of it all, Harrison and Cadillac, Michigan. And by
with over a century of experience in the Indiana and Michigan area, Reith Riley is a full-service asphalt paving company handling commercial, industrial, and privately owned paving projects of all sizes. To learn more about Reith Riley,
and by J&J Smoked Meats, makers of ready-to-go, high-protein, low-sugar snacks. At home, or the game, anywhere, and everywhere. J&J Smoked Meat Snacks.
And by viewers like you. Thank you. Hi, friends, and welcome. On today's adventure, we're staying in our home state of Michigan. We're going over to Michigan's Thumb near the town of Ubly to hunt with our friends at the Rooster Ranch. Now, by we, I mean my friend Ryan Hopkins and I, and we're going to go over there and try to harvest a few field chicken dinners. And I should warn you, there's probably going to be a little good-natured competition along the way. Now, we'll both be joining our very capable guide, Jeffrey Buck Binkelman, and a couple of Flushing labs, and hopefully, before the morning's over, we're going to put some of those raucous roosters in the bag. Hey, I'm your host, Kyle Randall. This is my Wilderness Journal, and we're headed east right now. We got in the night before, so after a quick tour, they took us to one of their awesomely remodeled farmhouses for the night. And the following morning, after Ryan ate a great breakfast at the lodge, of course. Your name is Buck?
Yes, sir.
And what's your last name?
Benkelman.
And you're going to be our guide today. You're going to get to see the greatness that is Ryan Hopkins. He claims he never misses, and that's why we brought him. Now, last year, he's made the same claim, and we brought him back anyway.
He must be a fisherman as well.
Well, the truth is after we left, of course, he blamed the guide. And I don't want you to feel any encumbrance at all, because as he just stated, he'll come up with an excuse. It'll either be that or the cameraman spooked him. So.
Oh, it's definitely the cameraman. Definitely the cameraman.
You ready to go?
I'm ready.
You're up first. Let's see it.
Let's see it.
What's your dog's name?
Buck got the collars on Jet and his running mate Belle, and now it was Ryan time.
Hi guys, we're gonna start down here in this first long strip. We're gonna head to the west there, and we'll let the dogs work into the birds.
Perfect. Let's go to work.
All right. Here. Come on.
And we hadn't made it 50 yards down that first strip of Milo, and the dogs were already getting really excited.
Come on. He's ready. There you go.
Huh.
Never miss. I didn't touch that bird once.
You are quite a conservator throwing up warning shots like that.
This isn't the Navy. You don't have to shoot a warning shot across the bow.
Now you tell me.
Uh-huh.
I see how the rules are working here.
I thought that would, well, next time.
Next time.
Yes, you're right. Ryan's definition of I never miss and mine are slightly divergent. Fortunately for both of us, though, there were plenty of chances yet to come.
getting ready with it.
You scuffed him.
Yep.
Hey, calm down, buddy. Work through it.
Yeah.
Come on now. What's going on? You get old on me? What happened? Losing your touch? He really does shoot better than this.
Come out this opening here, we'll keep pushing right into that next.
Okay.
You bring your duck stamp? Okay, never mind. For the record, we did take the dogs and recover that bird on our way out to lunch. So please credit Ryan with one more, or maybe just credit the really good dog work.
Some days chicken, some days feathers.
That's it. Well, after a bit of a bumpy start, we got back after it. I was certain Ryan was going to pick it up. Well, at least I was fairly certain. I was hopeful. These dogs point at all or no?
He's jet well.
Because he sure looked like he seized up there for a minute. Man, I wish I'd have been on that one.
That'd have been all right.
Nice shot, dude.
Thank you, buddy.
Well done.
See, you put a little pressure on him and he responds. That's the way it is.
I like it. Nice shot.
Beautiful.
Real pretty bird.
Beautiful.
They're such a iridescent.
Yes. You can't ask for a more pretty bird,
Great color,
in
too.
my opinion.
Absolutely.
All right, now we got one.
I'm done.
That's one. You better
At
get with the program.
33%, so.
Yeah, that's what you call that? I love your math. Obviously, public school, kid.
All right. 1 for 3, 33%.
How many?
1 for 3.
How many shots again?
Oh, I didn't say shots.
Oh.
I said birds. Bird. You got to skew them numbers in your favor.
Buck, his wife's a teacher. You tell Val you need some homeschooling.
All right.
Friends, if you do run into school teacher Val, please don't blame her for Ryan's lack of math skills. He'd have had to gone to school first. Couldn't tell. I see feathers.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Look at that. Good dog. Awesome. Nice job.
Nice work. That's another real healthy bird.
Coming around.
We're getting there.
2 in a row. Now that's the Ryan Hopkins I never miss that I know. Yeah, and for those of you who were wondering what that cement block thing was in the field where we were hunting, that's actually a bullet trap for Rooster Ranch's long distance rifle range. Yeah, it turns out they make and sell custom rifles too.
So how long have you been doing this, Buck?
I've been guiding hunts for about 2 decades now.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun over the years.
How'd you get into it?
I grew up spending a lot of time up here as a kid and working with the Anthonys at the Rooster Ranch.
Wonderful.
Well, obviously our guide Buck had plenty of experience. And fortunately for us, so did the dogs he brought.
Watch them up here, Ryan. They're getting birds.
They are too. There! That's the Ryan Hopkins I know. Nice.
Very nice shot.
Thanks, buddy.
That bird was running hard. He was
He was a
almost
little
out of
lower
range.
than I liked, but you know.
No, it was a well played shot. I just don't like when he flushes them that far.
Well, after a great shot. Wrong bird.
Yep, not the ones we're after today.
And having to remind Ryan that he didn't have a duck or goose stamp. There, she found it. Belle finally located and brought back Ryan's bird.
Now, do they somewhat go? I've heard like guys talk about trophies. Do they count?
Bars on the tail feathers.
Bars on the tail feathers. So what's an average bird? What's a good bird? I mean, what's the claim to fame here, boss?
I don't know exactly what. Everyone counts the rings different.
I've heard that, and I was always going to ask a question, and I never have.
Friends, the length of a tail feather or the number of bars or rings on it that really means very little. It's just another way that friends have come up with to be, let's just say, a little competitive. Now, that's not to say that Ryan asked because he is overly competitive. He was just getting the lay of the land, you know, some information. And speaking of information, the dogs must have been getting some from somewhere because I thought you said you couldn't do this.
I can't.
Uh-huh.
You seen the first 10 shots? I had to get warmed up.
There.
Oh boy.
That's pretty.
I've never been like a huge dog guy or that kind of stuff, but even I can appreciate that kind of work.
Can you hear that dog breathing? That would be me if he wasn't bringing them birds, and I appreciate it. It'd be the same sound,
Right,
just
right.
different set of whiskers. Nice shot.
Well done.
That was another nice shot. But when we got to the end of that row, Ryan said he needed to run back to the truck for something.
I think Ryan's already out of shells.
And then it dawned on me, what for?
It's all real.
Thick
all
skin.
the time. More shells already?
A little late the first go around. A little late.
I brought a couple more cases in my pickup just in case.
For you, there is a limit on shells.
All right.
Well, now that Ryan was sufficiently resupplied, Buck put the dogs back to work, and we hadn't gotten very far at all, and they were once again.
She's birdie right away. As soon as we hit this strip, she started working hard.
All right, no pressure now, buddy. Take your time. I'm helping, right?
All right.
And you know me, I was doing my very best to be supportive, encouraging.
There.
Double. Nope, didn't get him.
50%.
50%. One shot of glory and he misses. Oh,
I'd say your average is average.
33%.
Yeah.
That's average.
But he landed one strip over.
Yeah, I seen that.
We'll get him on the next pass there. That was a nice shot. That was a 7-10 split if there ever was one.
By the way, Ryan, if you don't go bowling, that means you failed to pick up the spare, buddy.
Okay.
I don't bowl, I don't golf.
Well, I had to go with an easy one, you know, because I don't like to show off. So.
I really appreciate your modesty, but
No, friends, that's really Ryan. That's how he is. In fact, if you ask anybody back home, they'll tell you they call him Mr. Modesty. Yeah.
Ooh, feather pillow.
That one's a little close. Good boy. Good boy.
okay. Well done. No joke. That was a headshot.
And everywhere else.
Yes, sir.
You're eating nothing.
That's all right.
I can't afford your dentist. That's all you.
Yep. I
Nice
get it.
shooting, though.
Yeah, I should have let that bird get up just a hair more.
I don't know, you got him, that's what counts.
Got to stick to that 33%.
Uh-huh, you're above it. I'd quit now.
Ryan was definitely hitting his stride and his birds. And after giving the dogs a well-deserved break in that pond, he assured me that he had at least one more pass in him. So, well, after a much-needed break on a fairly hot day,
Go ahead, Ryan, get in there.
All right.
Buck put the dogs back to work. We weren't done, not by a long shot. And speaking of long shots,
Wait for it. Yep, you missed.
I did.
You know, nothing's perfect.
33%.
I understand.
I gotta stick with that number. That's my number
I
today.
understand. Friends, I really didn't understand the whole 33% thing. What I did understand is it was finally about to be my turn. Well, I didn't want to have to do this. But quite frankly, unless we're, gonna have bologna sandwiches. Just saying. I had to bring out the big gun.
I do appreciate you picking up the slack for me.
That's yet to be determined. Don't get ahead of the story. You just don't know how they end. But
Well,
I got the shells that have 4 BBs. I think I'm ready.
I think that dog's looking at you going, what are you doing, crazy man?
That dog's looking at me and said, didn't they have an adult gun?
Let's put some birds in the air. We'll let that be the deciding factor.
That's always where my great story falls apart, right there. We're good. And now, friends, with 410 double in hand, yeah, now it was on me. Yes, it took 2.
You're supposed to let the first 3 go and make me look good. What are you doing?
Warning shot, follow up.
Okay.
The bird right into the pattern. No explaining it. Boy, there's one we would have had trouble finding without that dog, eh? There's so much more to it when you have a dog, you know.
Beautiful bird.
That does have like one more bar on the tail than Ryan's, right?
His biggest one, yeah.
It doesn't. I don't care if the tail's 3 inches long, as long as it's a ½ inch longer than one Ryan.
Yeah,
That's-
absolutely.
Congratulations. Now go put that thing up and give me back my gun.
I know how much pain that cost you.
Oh, you did. You
And I
did.
apologize. I hope it never happens again till the next time.
Right.
All right.
Back to work?
I'll ask him. Well, that was a good start, but we didn't take 3 steps and. Feel better?
I do. Boss, I'll tell you right now, if we can't come out here and ever have this kind of fun, boy.
I'll bring somebody else.
As I say, good idea. Good idea.
Human, eh? Got no excuse. Now you know I did that just for Ryan's psyche. Sort of. Fortunately for me this time, another shot at redemption wasn't far off.
It doesn't matter how much you play on. I think John Lennon once said, life's what happens when you're busy making other plans.
Yeah, but John Lennon also said, I'm going with Oakville. You had the right idea there. Now that, friends, that was for my psyche. And speaking of my psyche, we were about halfway through another strip of Milo when the dogs both started spinning and...
Now we're just showing off here, buddy. Knock that stuff off. I got a rep up hold, you know.
You're doing fine.
I'm a little shaky here.
You got it.
Good girl. My God, I love you too. Here comes my double, Ryan.
Uh-huh.
Did you get that?
No.
Look at the tail feathers on that one.
Oh, Ryan. How are you going to explain that back and ever? Here.
Wow.
I think I counted, and that's 2 more. The first one and the last one. But here's the important part. Let me have this one. Let me have that one. They're going to flop a little, but that's all right. You see this?
Nope.
Public school student.
Unos, dos.
1, 2. You're bilingual, and you can miss in more than one language too.
Mrs. Calenda will love me for that. Get
I'm
thrown
here
low in
to
the
tell
Spanish
you,
group
Valerie,
in
take him aside. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2. Thank you, sir. That was
Well
awesome.
done.
That, you get a double on a flush like that with a 410, you're having fun, and if you're not, you better quick run to the
That
doctor.
was spectacular.
Something's wrong with you. And I'll carry these if I can get you to hold that.
Absolutely.
I'll tote these. I know you're young. You may want to have a family someday.
Are you buying this Kool-Aid today, Buck? we're gonna sell you all we can.
He is pouring it on hot and heavy.
I really think you ought to give it a go. Will you?
I think you ought to.
I don't
You
think
go right ahead.
think so.
It's real simple. It's one trigger, keep pulling until it quits making noise. You can do this. Go ahead. Come on, dogs.
Oh, here we go on the spot.
Yes, Ryan was getting tired of watching me shoot, so we handed my 410 to Buck. And I should tell you, for those of you that are paying real close attention, yes, I did drop a shell, and yes, we did reload it before I gave it to him.
Hey, the professional now. We're going to have some fun with this.
Everybody at home, quick, get out a pencil and paper, get some notes. We all gonna learn something. And yes, I would like to tell you we cut him some slack. I'd like to tell you that. There it is. Hit him again. Oh, that's it. There ain't no more.
Buck, you're a true professional. No, hey, you didn't embarrass the first guy shooting. You are fantastic. That guy, he's terrible.
I'm a conservationist.
I appreciate it, brother.
Birds in the environment.
Thank you, buddy.
So here, we'll reload that for you.
No.
Well, Buck decided he'd already had enough, so he gave me back my shotgun.
Thank you for being a good sport. I put you on the spot there.
And just a couple of steps further.
I had to wait a minute. I didn't want to do one of them Ryan Hopkins things. You know what I mean? Messy.
Sissy.
I know. My family, people telling you shoot like a girl's a compliment. Look at that. You need to tie a piece of string or something on those birds' heads. So there you go. Thank you, sir. Look at that. I'll tell you what. It's hot. You can hear that old dog just. It's really me, but the dog's providing some cover. It's a warm day, but it's been a great day. Buck, I thank you. Friends, if you don't know where Ubley, Michigan is, if you've never heard of the Rooster Ranch, check it out, go on our website or whatever. This is absolutely, in my opinion, the most fun you can have with a shotgun. And you know me, I love the duck and goose, I love all of it. But this is what myself and a whole lot of you that are, well, let's just say north of 40 grew up with. And the food, the people, the facilities are out of this world. And the pheasants, well, let's just say there's so many of them that even I got to come. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
It's Buck, right?
Yes, sir.
And your last name is?
Bankelman.
Bankelman. If you don't ever do anything else, quit calling me sir. I work for a living. All them officers out there, they're going, hey, he's a sergeant. Don't call him sir. But you can do what I do. Salute Ryan.
Yes, we did salute Ryan, and no, we didn't let him finish the day on a miss. That's not how you treat your friends. This is the Journal.
Watch him. There he is. Hey, did you drop that?
I did. Good
That's camera work, buddy. Empty's hitting you in the side of the head. You catch him with your left hand. Stayed on the bird.
Nice shooting.
Thank you, buddy.
Beautiful bird.
Nope, that one had 2 more bars. Sorry, boss. You're back in second place. Yep.
So that's how it's gonna be.
Those are some pretty incredible statistics.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
nice shot.
Thank you, buddy.
The second one.
Perfect.
Good
It's
deal.
the last one.
That's the
first
way
one
to
and
end
the
it,
last one.
right?
Perfect way to end it.
Thanks, buddy. Good job.
Jet.
Yeah.
Good dog.
You did a good job. Thank you, bud.
My pleasure.
We had a great time. That's a good day's work, dog.
Friends, in my opinion, that is absolutely a perfect way to spend an autumn day with good friends, old and new. And we certainly want to thank everybody over at the Rooster Ranch. They're such tremendous hosts. Everything is first class, and we enjoyed it so much. I have to tell you, Ryan and I will be headed back there just as quick as I can load up some more of those blank shotgun shells for him. Yeah, we had a great time. Hey, I hope we see some of you over there. I hope you're flushing a big old rooster of your own, and if we do bump into you, well, you know we're going to stop and share that cup and a fire. And if I don't see you over there, friends, well, you can bet I'll be waiting right back here so we can share another adventure from my Wilderness Journal. For information about anything on the Journal, go to wildernessjournal.com. You can even stream previous episodes, just in case you missed one. And to post your picture or join the conversation, don't forget to like us on Facebook. The journal is underwritten by
your Northern Michigan Case and Case IH dealer, the Ina Store, with sales and service for Case construction equipment at their Bridgeport location, and both Case IH Farm and Case construction equipment at their Up North location in beautiful downtown Ina, Michigan. And by Mads Outdoor Products, a full-line Avalon dealer. Mads also features Featherlight trailers, livestock stalls and chutes, as well as boat, dock, and lift packages. Mads Outdoor Products, in the center of it all, Harrison and Cadillac, Michigan. And by
Quality starts at the quarries and the pits. To ensure every project exceeds specifications, Reith Riley is a pre-qualified aggregate producer and operates several full-scale and state-certified aggregate mines. To learn more about Reith Riley,
by J&J Smoked Meats, makers of ready-to-go, high-protein, low-sugar snacks. At home, or the game, anywhere, and everywhere. J&J Smoked Meat Snacks. Captioning provided by Woodland Taxidermy, a full-line taxidermy and rug service in Paris, Michigan.
Thank you again, my friends, for joining me, for becoming part of the Wilderness Journal family. A family that knows the wilderness is wherever and however you find it. And please, let our adventures serve as an encouragement. Step off the end of the asphalt. Head to the fields and forests and waterways. Put your own hands on your own food. Come out and see what free range really means. And be you 8, 18, or 80, man, woman, or child, know that there is opportunity and excitement enough for all, and all can be, for a time at least, wild. This is where we belong. It is our birthright, the legacy of our grandfathers. This is our first home. And friends, rest assured that until we see you again, be it out there somewhere or right back here, we'll keep your place at the fire and the lantern lit.